The followers of 3 religions make up over half of the world's population. All of these faiths share common roots. One of these is Jerusalem. I've really come to love walking through the streets of Jerusalem in the early morning. It's probably my favorite time of day here. The streets are quiet. This is the one time of day that you can kind of start to see what life is like for the people who actually live here. Today is bittersweet, though. My time in Jerusalem is coming to an end. My experience here has left me confused. Jerusalem and each of these 3 faiths are so much more complicated than I ever imagined. As things start to get going, I get distracted, and eventually I'm pulled into a shop to buy some last-minute souvenirs.
This is the Jerusalem cross. It's 5 cross and 1 cross.
The thickening crowds reflect my confusion. I'm wondering, had I learned anything? Or would I leave with this tangled web still clouding my thoughts? I had to stop and get some tea. As I reflect, I realize that much of what was nagging me really wasn't my experience with these faiths, but the tension, conflict, history, and politics that sits on top of everything here. Okay, this is probably the best tea I've ever had. I take a detour to the Holocaust Museum on the other side of town to get a glimpse of the events that led to the current state of Israel and eventually the circumstances that affect everyone who lives here today. What happened to the Jews in World War II was atrocious. Now, the Jews have a homeland, but at what cost? As I walk through the museum, I can't help but think about the millions of Muslims and Christians who have been displaced in the decades since these events. Is it right?
My parents grew up in Eastern Europe, in Russia. And after the Holocaust, they came here to Israel. And they came here because of what we see from here. Okay, that's it. So we are connected to this place emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I was born here. So for me, it's home. With all the meaning of what is home.
Home. That's it. Home is something that's supposed to be comforting, safe, and secure, right? And when it's not, we break down, fight, or retreat in fear.
What do you need from life? You need safety, sleep good, eat good, work good. You need it, I need it. We share the same thing. Go to your synagogue, go to your church, go to your mosque. Who cares? I don't care, you know. Now we are here because we are lucky people. We have no land, we have no home, we have no ID.
I think back to a haunting conversation I had with Jamal, a shop owner in Hebron that Tawfiq introduced me to. Like Tawfiq, Jamal asked that I not show his face.
Where do you come from?
From United States.
Well, tell people what you've seen. We are not animals. We are not dogs. We are not bad people. We are good and nice people. We shouldn't be treated like that. But we are determined to stay. We are not going to give up as long as we live. They call us terrorists. Are we terrorists? They are the one who's got the weapons, the machine guns and everything, and the planes and everything, and they are attack us.
Believe me, we have many people who want to make peace. Because, you know why? Because we are tired. Fellas, we need We need something to finish all this problem, you know. We cannot stay all the life like this, you know. Just a problem, fighting.
So you think Jerusalem should be for everybody?
Only this way. We don't have another way. It's nobody give to another. And I don't think the problem is finished. Intifada, next intifada, next intifada. I don't think the intifada will stop, you know, without Jerusalem.
And my belief is that we are in this amazing city. It should be open to the whole world equally. So one will go to the Western world, one will go to Al-Aqsa, and one will go to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre.
Accept me as me, an Israeli, a Muslim, and a Christian. What's the difference? Nothing. We are all, you know, the creatures, the creation of God. And for this, we're grateful.
As I wrapped up my conversation with Yaakov, we could hear the call to prayer starting.
I think that it's one of the most powerful voices that I can listen to, this Allahu Akbar. God is great. Okay? It's in Arabic, but it's the same for me. Some people will say, we should not allow it. Okay? And I think we should. Even it's 5 a.m. in the morning, waking you up, fine. This living together, being neighbors, you should accept this.
Across the border in the West Bank, I had one last question for Tawfiq.
What is your dream?
My dream, one day it's coming and the walls go down. And we can't go everywhere. Also, my dream one day to going outside to see the life. You know, I have never been outside. You know, like tourist. You know.
You want to be a tourist.
Yeah, for me, like when I going to some country, it's the first time for me. Of course, I'm like tourist.
Isn't it funny that when it comes down to it, all people really want are simple things? When I toured Wajud, the cultural center started by Nora, I noticed a shelf that held 3 books, a Bible, a Torah, and a Quran. I asked her what they meant. And she explained to me that she had put a Bible on display that was a family heirloom. Before long, through separate encounters, she was given a Torah and a Quran, both equally precious to their previous owners. There they sit as an example of the potential, the possibilities of hope and peace between neighbors, all those who call this sacred city home.